getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Pass to Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Spurs have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Now Clarkson fires from the wing. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front, leading by 14. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point guard. They're the group New York will start the second with. And San Antonio has possession after Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Bridges. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Clarkson. Bridges, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Jalen Brunson. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Allie, thanks as always. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
You check in for New York. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yabusele passes to McBride. Robinson a screen on Harper. McBride and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in. Yabusele a screen on Harper. New York missing again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Johnson kicks to Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Robinson a screen on Harper. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Champagnie, defended by Bridges. Easy money for Wembanyama.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bridges. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. He's checked in for San Antonio. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. Number 1, the Knicks.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Here is Harper. Fox deciding where to go with it. Over Bridges. And Bridges with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clarkson against Harper. Bridges kicks to Yabusele. Clarkson for three. Johnson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Clarkson with the screen for Yabusele. Outside, Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. On the clock, Clarkson for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Clarkson outside. Anunoby with the screen for Clarkson. Shoots over Harper. Clarkson missing again.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Johnson outside. To end the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clarkson. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and attack squad. Let's go!
Some changes here for the Spurs. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Vassell outside. Fox a screen on Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Towns drops them both. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all.
Here's Barnes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Three-pointer, Fox.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Spurs leading by 9. Pass to Vassell. And here is Fox. 6 points for him. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Fox has got 8.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
New York moving the ball around. Towns finds Anunoby. Clarkson for 3. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest monster.
Now here's Towns. There's the triple. Vassell grabs the board.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Outside Robinson. Clarkson on the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. Vassell outside. Castle with the bounce pass. Lets the 3 fly. Devin Vassell, and that's good. He's got 9.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
McBride with the ball. Guarded by Fox.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's McBride. Guarded by Fox. McBride passes to Clarkson. Towns down low, covered by Barnes. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Vassell. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Castle misses.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Barnes passes to Vassell. Back to Barnes. Fox from outside. That shot is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. Taking the shot. You were so lucky. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
When I look at San Antonio, I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Spurs.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Here's Wembanyama. Knicks with the rebound. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Down low. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox to the left side wing. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. Really left alone that time. McBride's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And the Spurs scoring again.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hart outside. Towns a screen on Barnes. Hart. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Fox with the drive. That one goes. Count it. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Miles McBride. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference.
And I think for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Hart. Still yet to score. Drills it from outside.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Robinson. The kick out to Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Up top, Hart. Defended by Wembanyama. Bridges for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Robinson. Back to Fox. With the shot. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anunoby outside. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Hart against Vassell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Robinson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Bridges shot good. Bridges has got 12 in the game.
Over his career, Mikal Bridges has taken on a bit more of a scoring load, and we're seeing another huge night from him here.
Pass to Wembanyama. Trying to end the drought. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Vassell against Hart. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
And he makes the first.
Mikal Bridges has what I call a balanced game. Not many holes, can do a little bit of everything. He gives you points and a sprinkle of everything else, plus some really effective defense to go with it.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Both free throws good from Bridges. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
Well, you've got to love the shot selection lately. I mean, this team, the ball is finding the open man.
Fox against Hart. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot to stop the drought. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Barnes. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. Here's Towns. And it's good, 2 points. Towns has got 10.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 9.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Hart outside for 3. Vassell grabs the board.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
Big Cat says, take that.
Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
The Spurs making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. And he nails the third. Knicks trail by 9. Here's McBride. Count it. McBride's got 9.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing a whistle.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 8. McBride with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Towns. It's blocked. Pass to Sohan. Bridges with the steal. Here's McBride. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Fox goes in, and here's Harper from the arc. And they recover it. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Cornette. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Pass to Yabusele. Inside. Here's Towns, and it's blocked. Outside Harper. Back to Fox. Here's Cornette. Back to Fox. Outside Harper. Here's Sohan. Kept alive. Cornette passes to Sohan. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Bridges. Fox, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's off from three-point range. Sohan, the pass to Harper. Back to Sohan. Pass to Johnson. That shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Towns gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fox kicks to Johnson. From the top of the key, he buries it. Johnson's got 5 now.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's San Antonio leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kolek in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Harper the pass to Champagnie. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama up top. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Kolek. Now here's Towns. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Towns, a screen on Harper. Over to the wing. And it's Towns missing. San Antonio leading. Here's Champagnie. Now Wembanyama. From down in the low post, it goes. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. Towns, no luck.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Kolek.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
And New York making a change here. Alwoma's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Fox in for Harper. Clarkson against Fox. To tie it up. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Here's Awoma. Here's Anunoby. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Outside, Fox. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. From the wing. And it's Sohan missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Clarkson against Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Can they get it? Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Towns, no luck. Spurs have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
San Antonio making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Now, here's Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Back to Hart. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Clarkson for 3. Here's Robinson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
To take the lead. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Anunoby. Clarkson for 3. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. For the Knicks, Diawara's checked in, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Anunoby. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And the first one drops. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Fox hits them both.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Back to Bridges. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Knicks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Castle. So the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Here's Barnes. No good. Shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Hart kicks to Bridges. Bridges double team. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Bridges. And stolen by Barnes. Castle with it. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Wembanyama is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Bridges against Castle. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Fantastic as an athlete is Barnes, and he attacks the rim off the drive. Man, I love the way he goes with force.
Anunoby kicks to Hart, and stolen by Barnes. Yes, that goes in. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
We know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other.
Wembanyama reels it in. Bridges against Castle. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. Now Castle. Barnes. The three is off. Here's Anunoby. Now Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Beyond the arc, a three-pointer. Good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside, Fox. Vassell misses the three. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Fox. Barnes outside. Now Wembanyama. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And Barnes, great at getting the shot he wants in big moments of the game. Clutch. Harrison Barnes.
Hard outside. The three doesn't go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Fox. The height of Wembanyama on the line. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Here's McBride, guarded by Fox. Now Hart, outside Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Castle. Bridges. 5 on the clock, outside Anunoby. Shoots the three. Wembanyama reels it in. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Bridges. Fox fires. Off target from outside. And moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time